Okay guys, welcome to Dino's Vault. Welcome to another quick fire update video. This is the Pulsar 200 NS, the video that you guys kept requesting for the new color variants that have been launched recently for the upcoming festive season. This is the new graphic on the tail section. Nothing much changes. Powering the bike is the same 199.5cc single cylinder liquid cooled fuel injected BS6 compliant engine, and here you see the triple spark plug logo, which offers faster combustion efficiency when compared to twin spark or a single spark plug setup. Everything else remains more or less the same. Massive 300mm pedal disc up front. We still get single channel ABS. These are 37mm folks, I believe, not 41mm folks. That's really sad. And talking about the tires, again we get the Zapper tires, no radial tires. That's another sad fact. So I really wish they upgrade to radial tire, at least a 140 section, to complement the brilliant handling and the sheer performance that this motorcycle packs. Here you have the branding of fuel injection. Now with the BS6 update, all the bikes get fuel injection as standard almost. The seat is nice and spacious, very good quality foam. I feel they have upgraded the foam, you can feel it, and it's more spacious. Good amount of space for the pillion, good quality tank pad right here. And this is the speedo console, the same classic speedo console. They haven't changed that all that much, and they don't need to change backlit switches, hallmark trait of Pulsar family, the Pulsar bloodline. You have the Naked Wolves inspired headlamp. The wolf-eyed headlamp is what they call it, and that's where the Naked Wolf name comes from. You can see it still looks pretty kick-ass, pretty badass, pretty futuristic. It was a well ahead of its time design, so doesn't feel outdated. And now the perimeter frame, just like the RS200, it now comes painted in white. You also get this crash protector kind of a thing. I don't know how well it will protect it, but you get an undercowl, engine cowl with this graphics right here. So overall, good fit and finish, good build quality, great value, still packs a punch. I love the way it rode when I tested the BS6 model. You can watch the full top speed run and first ride review by following the link in the description portion below. We do get a gas charged Nitrox monoshock that offers brilliant handling. We still get a box section swing arm. I really wish they upgraded to an aluminum swing arm. So that's pretty much it. Nice breezy weather, overcast morning here in Hyderabad. So this is how the gray color looks like. You also get these carbon fiber cues now on the front fender. I really wish they offer dual channel ABS as standard, but you never know. Even TVS have now started offering single channel ABS for the RTR 200. So overall, a sensible upgrade. You can see it looks pretty decent in the flesh when compared to the pics. Okay guys, now this is the other color. They call this satin blue. This is a surprise launch. We haven't seen this color before. It looks pretty premium, and you get this graphics on the tail section. Wheels are white, so that is getting mixed reaction from the Pulsar fanboys. You do get single channel ABS still. You get the rim stickers, engine cowl, carbon fiber cues on the front fender. You have these accents on the headlamp mount. Still looks pretty badass, the Naked Wolf, the wolf-eyed headlamp. So this is how it looks from profile, and this is another view. Seat, as I told you, has been replaced, so you get a better quality seat now. Everything else remains the same. This is the tank view. You do get tank pads, good quality tank pad. Instrument cluster remains the same, and so does the handlebar. So that's pretty much it. This is just a quick look walk around, and yes, of course, the ride reaction will follow in this video. This is the satin blue color. You get a clear view of the tank, because that is where all the action is happening. You get that white color perimeter frame with a little bit of crash guard kind of here, crash protection. I don't know how well it will protect the frame, but anyway, you have that extra kind of padding over there, maybe for you to grip with your legs, whatever it is. But the blue color looks very premium. This is my first impression of the satin blue Pulsar 200 NS. So this is how it looks. What do you guys think about this new upgrade? Please feel free to comment below, and my ride reaction of this bike is what is coming up. So let's go ahead with that. Whoa, same rev happy machine. I love the sound of this BS6 model 200 NS. It was awesome when I reviewed it. You can watch my BS6 model review, the detailed with the top speed run and first ride motor vlog. I'll link it below. But yeah, so this is just a city ride impression. The seat is far more comfortable. I can see the improvement now. I'm pretty damn sure they've done something to the seat. They've added better quality foam. It's far more comfortable and cushiony. And the best part is it is an amazing handling machine thanks to the perimeter frame. And you have this, oh, so thanks to the perimeter frame, the handling is brilliant. And if only they can add in an aluminum swing arm, I believe this will become the best handling machine on par with the Duke. Even the acceleration is really intense on the 200 NS. It's always been the case. Seriously underrated motorcycle, a bike that can give higher capacity motorcycles a run for their money when it comes to top speed runs. And yes, so the clutch feels a lot lighter. That is something I can notice. The clutch travel, I'm not sure, it's more or less the same. Throttle response is brilliant as always, thanks to the fuel injection. The fueling is precise, no snatchy behavior. And overall, the brakes, again the 300mm pedal disc really makes a lot of difference. All you need to do is just gently tap on the front brake and it just stops like you hit a nail on its head. And overall suspension is brilliantly tuned. It's again not too stiff to break your back, neither is it too soft to leave you bouncing around. This one is perfectly sorted for the Indian conditions and also for the performance mongers out there. We're riding through the city in chock-a-block traffic, and there's not much of heating apparent either. So let's just turn here. Turns very easily as well. Oh, wow, I love that sound. Much better than the BS4 model, to be honest. And yeah, talking about what I'd like to improve in the 200 NS, I'd like to call it the 200 NS Fan Edition. Unlike the Samsung Fan Edition, which is nothing close to being called a Fan Edition, because when you call it a Fan Edition, it has to get best of everything. So I would like to get an aluminum swing arm for this. I'd like to get 41mm USD forks for this, or maybe 43mm USD forks to match the competition, to really set the bar here. Or then I also like to have at least a 140 section radial rear tire, because that is what this bike deserves. This is such an underrated machine. It's an absolute monster when it comes to performance. Really brutal. As I told you, it really gives the higher capacity bikes a run for their money if it is ridden by a good rider. And that's how underrated, and that's how simply superb this Naked Wolf is, the 200 NS. And yeah, this was just a quick city ride impression. Special thanks to Varun Bajaj for allowing me to do this. And stay tuned for more action. What do you guys think about this? These new colors that have been launched for the 200 NS? Do you like it? Do you have any other colors in mind which you think would better suit the 200 NS? Please feel free to comment below and let you know what would be your fan edition of the Pulsar 200 NS. please feel free to list down the specs and the features that you'd like to see in a 200NS Fan Edition. This is something I just came up just now. It was just brewing in my mind. I thought, I just hope Bajaj launch something like a Fan Edition where they kind of upscale it to the max and give it everything that we can hope for. We can get a TFT console here. The expectations are just limitless. I mean, the list of things you want on board your favorite machine is always limitless. You can hope for a full color TFT console, you would hope for a slipper clutch for faster downshifts, you would hope for dual channel ABS. How could we miss that? And that's the joy of motorcycling. We always want more. Ye dil mange more from the hero of the masses, the Pulsar, which has always been ruling the charts when it comes to performance and when it comes to winning people's hearts by offering supreme value for your hard-earned buck. So this concludes my quick fire city ride review. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.